It's locked, all right. It's locked, all right. Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pem...
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Do you require my services, Miss Howcroft?
I have no need for your medicine, Dr. Reed. Blood is the only drug I need.
Have you heard of any blackmailing going on within these walls?
I have no time for mortal games. My secrets are beyond their comprehension, Dr. Reed.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard's syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, Or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire!
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
It was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark.
Don't waste your time with me. I will not let you down, my boy.
Over there! It's a leech! Kill it!
How long must I wait, damn it? Blaming me will not...
But in the circumstances, I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt.
I'm all right.
Have the right
Don't waste your time
methods,
with me.
and you will kindly apologize when you're feeling better.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet Lady of Mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a vamp... the lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well.
in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
Apologies. You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
What are your expectations? Please be precise.
As the newly appointed surgeon of this hospital, you are in an excellent position to ask innocent questions and deftly learn the identity of my blackmailer.
Who would be so foolish as to threaten you? A kindred spirit.
Even if it were the case, and I highly doubt it, a vampire would have asked for something more valuable than money. My suspicions lean toward a patient or their family.
If we're dealing with an ordinary criminal, surely you've the means to deal with it yourself, if I may.
As immortal tradition doth dictate, all fangs and hypnotic eyes ablaze, the blood would run like a river. That's what I hope to avoid. Violence has a tendency to spiral out of control.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
Spare your obedient slave.
Simpletons, these nurses. Bred with no respect. What? What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
Please, calm down, madam. I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
If I didn't know better, Miss Jones, I'd be inclined to say you enjoy this type of idle gossip.
God's honest truth, Doctor. It's just the way it is here. Most of these bitches would let you freeze to death before getting you a blanket.
You seem to know more about the goings-on here than anyone else. Beware, Miss Jones, in case suspicion should fall on you.
That's it. Blame the old and infirm. I see those little bitches' greedy little eyes. Just waiting for me to pop off they are.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round. The patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them.
And what of my own life?
Still standing after this epidemic. There's good reason to be proud.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Have you heard of any underhand dealings going on in this hospital?
There are a lot of secrets round here. I'm not surprised someone tried to make money from them.
What kind of secrets?
I'm not in the gossip business, Dr. Reed. If you want to know more, you better talk to Harriet Jones. She's the eldest patient here.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything, and it's getting worse every day.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital? That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
Do you need any medical help, Milton?
I'm fine, Doc. Physically, at least. But I would give everything to be in a better place right now.
So what do you do exactly?
I've been an ambulance...
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like you come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
You do realize you could both get...
Come on, Dr. Reed. Do you know how many...
I'd like to...
Wise choice, Dr.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Well, it's a euphemism that...
Pippa, I know...
Yes? Milton Hooks.
I have no intention...
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a...
Is he worth the risk?
Hey, I'm no perfect woman.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual. Especially concerning doctors.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him.
How would you describe...
It's serious.
You must get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Sorry. I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever.
I wish I could believe you.
How long have you been a nurse?
Well, long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
You'd be surprised what dedication...
Sorry, Doctor.
What can you tell me about the strange man?
Let me guess. You spoke...
She could have been telling the truth.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough.
No matter how you feel about her.
Who says I don't care for her? Hate?
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins. It's locked.
Daily routine.
Simpletons, these nurses. Bred with no respect.
I wonder what your last thoughts would be.
So many deaths. And what of my own life?
The
Good evening, Miss
Here
Howard.
again.
How are you?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm.
Tell me, Thelma.
I saw one and he saw me.
You mean you actually saw a...
Yes. And it has been the aunt.
You have no idea what...
Why fear the truth? Strange thing.
I'll leave you, Miss...
I wish I could be sick again.
Just die like this? What must I do? What must I do?
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals, or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor. Are you injured, sir?
Help me get out of here. I need to get out.
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd be glad to help you, but you must calm down first. Please, take a deep breath and tell me your name.
Okay. I'm Oswald Thatcher. Please, I need to get out.
All right, Mr. Thatcher, you're safe now. Do you think you can reach the street by yourself?
Yes, I do.
Good. Now leave this place and enjoy the cool night air. It's quite invigorating. I'm sure you'll feel better if you do. What sort of creature is this? Here's what's left of him. Some voucher for a free checkup in Whitechapel. What is Nurse Crane up to? I really must find her.
We have to stop it! Shoot it!
All of your bloody leeches need killing!
Hey, Doc.
You're lucky to be alive, Mr. Cox.
This place is full of sickness.
Consider yourself lucky that I'm treating all of my...
Don't play the innocent with me.
How long do you think you can escape?
I know this city like the back of my...
We can't escape the consequences.
I ain't afraid of death.
And who are you?
I'm the leader of the Wet Boot Boys. One...
I'll leave you.
I'd step back, sir. Leech spotted! What? Die, Bernie! Oh my God!
Good evening, miss. I am Dr. Reed. May I ask you a few questions?
Who are you?
As I just told you, I'm a doctor.
The Pembroke Hospital, you say?
I'm not here to collect payment.
Miss Edwina Cox. So...
Can I see you?
As long as you have money.
It's a good thing you can...
Good evening, sir.
Whatever.
Don't you recognize me?
Don't take it personally. I spent a...
Yes, you had definitely...
I'm Dyson Delaney.
Inebriation aside...
Yes.
Take this, then.
Hey, Doc, you don't really want me to...
Surely you must...
Sure. I wanted things...
Sounds like you were...
No, sir. I was an anarchist.
Do you really think that...
No.
I want to know more.
I'm still an anarchist, Doctor.
Do you still see your comrade?
No.
Do you believe in a bloodless revolution, then?
I do not believe in much anymore, Doctor. But I'll admit I like your idea of peaceful change.
Goodbye, Mr. Delaney.
There's one of them!
I cannot enter.
More and more of these every night. Over there!
He's too fucking fast! Christ, he's dead!
See that fancy car?
Christ! That leech is fast!
best turn around. It's a leech! It's a leech! Kill it! Oh my god! Roll back to the hell, that's fun! I ought to stop!
This man stunned me with his faith. His crucifix. This is not good news.
This is not a place for you, sir. Isn't it? Stay away! Watch yourselves! Here's one of them! Fucking boss! He's dead!
Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.
As long as you have the money.
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr.
There is no Dorothy.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet...
Really? Well, I'm afraid
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to.
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be from Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nethercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned. I must insist, sir.
I have no time.
Excuse me, sir.
Another journalist?
I'm not a journalist.
A doctor, you say?
Really? But...
I'm Joe Peterson's son. But
Have you heard of a nurse named...
Dorothy Crane?
Could you please tell me more about...
She's a nice girl.
Goodbye, Mr. Peter.
Welcome, sir. Please, take a browse of my wares.
I am Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions, if...
Doctor? Interesting.
Right then. Hello, young man. I'm Dr. Reed.
Sorry, no, sir.
Your father is worried about you, boy. He asked me to look for you.
So my father actually worries about me then? Okay then. Even my dreams are soaked with gloom.
So, may I...
I'm not bothered.
Do you need any med...
Yes, I do.
You'll feel better with this.
I'm not sure I'm happy with the idea of...
Do you know...
Yes, I know her.
Goodbye, young man.
Even my dreams are soaked.
It's locked, all right.
Cheap price, good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid. Cheap price, good quality.
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with...
Sorry.
Dr. Reed?
Do you need assistance?
That would be nice of you, Doctor.
If you persist in investing...
Thank you, sir.
I heard you're investigating an
Not much, I'm afraid.
I'm a doctor, Mr. Darby.
Are you sure you're not just concerned?
Without a doubt, you are a damn
I don't know much about the man.
He has no
No. Except for that...
Where can I find...
He spends most of his time lurking.
He never...
No. A few...
Really?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before...
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter. I cannot enter.
Imprisoned by your daily routine. Unable to see.
Good evening, sir.
Please be my guest. Although...
Really?
I'm a poet, sir.
Do you need medic...
It may...
I understand.
The nutrition of...
Did you know the mute florist?
No, I didn't. But...
I fear you are a hope...
Guilty as...
Are you...
That girl.
Tell me, Mr. Nivik.
The place is not beautiful, person.
Do you...
On the
What can you...
Not much.
Perhaps...
One day, perhaps, I'll ask her to come.
And...
Maybe I prefer she remain...
In what way?
The struggle...
If you say...
Such vibe...
Vivid.
Oh, yes?
May I ask you...
Extraordinary part.
What can you tell me about...
Darius Petrescu. Yes, I know.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
I'll leave you alone, sir. Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
So pale, my lord. Would you like me to revive you?
Mr. Petrescu.
You again?
Sir, wait. Don't you see we're on the same...
I'm nothing like...
Yes, you are.
I have to admit your words.
It's locked.
If you want to talk to Dorothea,
We've not been formally introduced.
I am Darius Petre.
How did you meet Nurse Crane?
I'm her oldest friend in England.
You mean occupied Romania, don't you?
Really? Then perhaps you have more in common.
I know you fought for your country.
I know my days are numbered.
But Romania escaped the grasp.
It is not the country I fought for.
Do you have any...
Oh, no.
This war won't last.
No.
Goodbye, Mr. What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Razvan Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Aspirin and salicin, you say? Why not some warm milk and a kiss on the cheek? Where are the quinine salts?
Tried buying, borrowing, even stealing. There's none to be found, Doctor.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
It's too dangerous to operate with these convulsions. Sedative, nurse. Do we have any anesthetics?
I'm sorry, Doctor. None at all.
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy? Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor. He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see. I must first suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
A dose of epinephrine, now.
Yes, Doctor. We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
I doubt you're here to test my bedside manners. I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
Your heart might be in the right place.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me?
But why Lady Ashbury?
She's pristine and proper, all right. But that...
Dr. Swansea is a sensible.
It's easy for you to say, Doctor.
So, the end just...
I know you're kind, Doctor. Just another...
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
No. Your place is here. Jailing you would be an even greater crime. So, here is my proposition. I'll look the other way on your little enterprise. In exchange, you will resign from the Pembroke Hospital and provide me with medical supplies when the need arises.
Dr. Reed! That sounds like a business proposition. My accomplice, then?
No, just a privileged client. My research may require the occasional rare piece of equipment or ingredient. I'll pay good coin in exchange, fair and honest, to help finance your noble endeavors.
We have ourselves a deal, Doctor. Good customers are always welcome.
Yes, Nurse Crane. We have a deal.
Oh, this one stinks already.
Dive!
Steady, boys! Christ, he's dead! Over there! There's one of them vermin! Filthy piece of shit! It's on him! It's on this one's mine!
Hello, Mr. Petrescu.
Hello, Dr. Reed.
You have the money.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately. Good evening, Milton.
Good.
Do you need any medical...
I'm afraid I...
Our job brings us into...
That's easy for you to say.
I'd like...
Wise choice, Doctor.